processes of memory. Memory has passed through these steps. First, in the external environment, there are different stimuli or stimulus. This stimulus will go to our sense organs by using our eyes, by tasting, by hearing, by observing, by smiling, or by tasting. We can get information from the environment. So those sense organs are called sensory memory because they hold or they embrace information at the sensory organ levels. So these informations which are collected at sensory memory will pass to short-term memory, or it is called as STM. If there is an attention, if we give attention, information can easily transfer from sensory memory to short-term memory. Then if we repeat that information again and again, if we rehearse that information again and again, those information which are available in the short-term memory will go to in the long-term memory. So long-term memory, LTM, is the last step of the memory process. But those information which are found or which are saved in the short-term memory will retrieve and come again in the short-term memory. That means it is possible to use our memory, our information again and again by retrieving those information from long-term memory. Anyhow, these are the process of human memory system. First, we get information from the environment. In the environment, we have different kinds of stimuli or specific stimulus. This specific stimulus goes to sensory memory. Through attention, we can push this information into short-term memory. By rehearsal and attention, we can pass this information from short-term memory to the long-term memory. Whenever we wanted to use that information again and again, we can take out from long-term memory through the process of retrieval. That is the overall procedure or processes of human memory. Memory processes are the mental activities, as I said before, we perform to put information into memory, to keep that information, and to use that information. Overall, memory has three basic steps. There is encoding, there is storage, information storage, and there is also retrieval. Retrieval means using information for another time. Let us see one by one. What is encoding? First, or at the very beginning, the word or the terminology of encoding and the concept of encoding were taken from computer science. The term encoding refers to just take a picture and make a form or give a code for specific stimulus in which an item of the information is placed an image in the form of memory. So encoding means giving a code for a particular stimulus. It can be a physical property, it can be liquid, it can be chemical property. Anyways, at the level of encoding, our sensory organs give code for specific stimulus. So information is initially recorded or registered or having code through sensory memories. In the encoding process, we can transform a sensory input into a form of memory and processing for the next stage. What about storage? As you can understand from the word storage, storage means put something in a particular place. For example, we can put our material in a store. We can put different properties in a certain place. That is identified as storage. Likewise, when we come to in the memory system, information or data can be placed in a particular our mind area or in our mind. So storage is placing information in storage of our memory. It is the location in the memory system in which material is saved or held or embraced at a particular place. So storage is the persistence of information in the memory area. We can put those important data or information in a particular place. That particular information gathering area is called as storage. After we store information, one day we will use or we will apply that specific information. So this process is called as retrieval. Retrieval means it is a process of trying to remember those information from the storage. Or retrieval means using information again and again by bringing back information from long-term memory in short-term memory. So material in the memory storage is located, but whenever we want it, whenever we want that collected information, we can bring back in our awareness in the short-term memory and use that specific information. So memory is the process by which information is encoded, information is stored, and finally, whenever we want to use them again and again, we can retrieve those collected information. So information, our memory has different information, but information is first encoded, then stored. Whenever we want, that is possible to use again and again. That is retrieve it. The other thing is a stage or structure of memory. Human memory structure is the nature of memory storage by itself, how information is represented in human memory, and how long it lasts, and how information is organized. So this is an issue of the memory structure. The term memory actually covers a complex collections of abilities and process. Even though we speak, even though we describe memories in this sense, the concept of memory is very complex. It is an invisible human mind activity. Many cognitive psychologists, in relation to mind, information process is considered as a computer processor, and they believe that our mind is similar like computer because they have similar activities. Along the lines of the digital computer that takes item or information from the environment, and this computer can process different information in the computer memory. So similarly, our mind and computer have similarities because they take information, they record information, they process information, and they put information in their memory. According to the information processing theory, they consider this issue. For example, computer or mind takes information. The computer, for example, take information through key strokes or keyboards. A person can collect or register or encode information by using keywords. Similarly, our mind can record information by sense organs, especially stimuluses that come from the environment. Secondly, a computer translates information into an electronic language. Similarly, our mind changes the nature of information by using its potential. Thirdly, a computer permanently stores the information on a disk or a memory disk. Whereas when we come to human mind, a human mind also records information in the long-term memory. They have similarities here. Finally, a computer uses or retrieves the information or the file which is stored in the disk or in the memory. So this information which are recorded in the disk can come again and work in the computer screen. That is considered as short-term memory. Similarly, human mind can store information in the long-term memory. Then informations which are collected, gathered in the long-term memory would be retrieved and start function at the short-term memory through the process of retrieval. So both a computer and a human mind can make retrieval. Still, they have similarities. So the information which is put in the computer screen can work and start its function. Similarly, human mind also retrieve information from the long-term memory and possible to use practically. So the models of memory based on this idea are known as what? Information processing theory. Information processing theory is a theory that explains how computer works, how human mind similar with computers. Like computer, we also store immense amount of information in our memory storehouse. Then from this storehouse, it is possible to retrieve some information and use that information again and again in the working memory. So parts of working memory is displayed on the mental screen and we can call as consciousness. By the way, short-term memory is considered as the conscious part of our mind because we do or we exercise or we execute different activities in a conscious manner. So short-term memory is equivalent like computer screening. You know, in a computer screening we can see different activities, different actions which are manipulated in the screen. Similarly, in the short-term memory, human beings can do things actively. So both short-term memory and computer screen are similar in terms of their actions and activities.